Today it was announced that the CHP has confiscated 42 pounds of fentanyl in the tenderloin since the governor's special operation began last May. But how does that translate to overall crime reduction in that area? ABC 7 News reporter Lena Howland breaks down the numbers. She's in the newsroom with the story on this. Lena.
Dan, both business owners and the city's district attorney tell me the numbers are encouraging, but they also say there is still a lot of crime and that this is not the time for law enforcement to take their foot off the gas. Progress in San Francisco. Since CHP began patrolling the city's streets last May under Governor Newsom's orders, officers have taken enough fentanyl to kill the entire city's population nearly a dozen times over.
Removing that much of it, that many fatal doses that otherwise would be out on our streets being ingested by who knows, that's a huge step forward.
In that time, the CHP has also issued more than 6,000 citations, leading to almost 500 arrests, and they've recovered 15 crime-linked guns.
Our focus from the beginning has been increased patrol in these areas of San Francisco that have been identified as having higher crime, or, we know that there are, for lack of a better term, these open-air drug markets.
I probably see 1 or 2 ODs a month, which is very unfortunate.
Renee Colorado is executive director of the Tenderloin Merchants Association. He knows the issue all too well and says this is the most progress this area has seen in a decade.
If anything, is showing people that, hey, it's not kind of a free-for-all anymore.
But he says there's more work that still needs to be done.
I think we need to maintain our current intensity and probably even go further. Because things have improved vastly in the Tenderloin, it doesn't mean we're in a good spot. And it doesn't mean where we're supposed to be. But we are definitely headed in the right direction.
San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins says she's encouraged by these numbers.
They are able to come in and do actually things that for a while the San Francisco police couldn't do, as far as stopping vehicles and issuing those citations. This simply tells us that we are on the right track in getting there.
And says she's keeping her foot on the gas.
I still see the same challenges that everyone else sees. And so I do recognize that this is only a sign of encouragement. It is not a sign that we are done. We have a long way to go to make sure that we get the Tenderloin and the South of Market area to what it needs to be.
Similar efforts are also being made by CHP in the East Bay with a focus on Oakland. Since February, the governor's office says the agency has arrested around 200 suspects and recovered more than 400 stolen cars. Live in the newsroom, Lena Howland, ABC 7 News.
It's remarkable. All right, Lena, thank you very much.